Welcome to GC Wired, Gulf Coast State College's #1 in campus and local news. I'm Jackie Bostic.
And I'm Samuel Ursey. It's election time here at Gulf Coast State College, and many student officials who serve and participate in student government activities are graduating or transferring to a university. And their positions are available. GC Wired Lauren Anderson has more on this report.
Important dates to remember if you're a potential candidate. Applications for SGA officers are available now in the SGA office. The deadline to return applications is February 17th at 10 a.m., with a mandatory meeting February 17th at 2 p.m. Candidates can start campaigning on the 20th. Election week starts February 27th through March 1st with Meet the Candidate to kick off the week. Voting will take place in the Advising Center located in the admissions office, the ID room. GC Wired will also keep you updated about these candidates in upcoming shows. Visit our website at gcwirednews.com/SGA elections.
The National Society of Leadership and Success presents Learn to Project the Person You Really Are by Dr. Linda Papadopoulos. Dr. Linda Papadopoulos has spent 14 years as a research scientist and a practicing psychologist, currently residing in the UK. This is a live video broadcast on February 7th at 6 p.m. This event will be held on the second floor of the Student Union East building. Topics include look in the mirror and like what you see, challenge the beauty myth, write your own script, and increase your attractiveness and likability. The event is free for all Gulf Coast State College ID holders.
GC Wired's Ray Schofield talked with the captain of the Brain Bowl team here at Gulf Coast State College about the recent successes of the regional tournament and about how you can get involved.
Now, can you tell us a little bit about the Brain Bowl?
Well, Brain Bowl is basically an academic trivia type contest that you have a team of 5 people compete against other teams from various schools around the nation, like state colleges like Gulf Coast is here. And it's played similar to, closest thing I can say is like Jeopardy! They ask a question, you buzz in, answer, you get it correct, your team gets the points. You get it wrong, your team can stand a chance at losing the points, and asks questions that range from literature to even particle physics.
So is there a specific way that you choose people for this? Because there's only supposed to be 5 people per team, right?
Right, and that's usually based on the coach's discretion, how they're performing at practice sessions, how they perform at one of our fall competitions that we go to, because the team is decided in the latter part of November, and so it's basically based on who's performing how so in practice.
All right, so you only decide on the teams once a year, not every semester?
Not every semester, no, because who's chosen in the fall, they're going to be the team for the spring, and we don't practice over the summer.
All right, and if anyone does join, are there any benefits that they can get from joining?
Well, we do offer a scholarship for the spring semester for the people chosen for the team, but then again, it's also rewarding in the experience of itself that you get to find out, oh, hey, cool, I actually know that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I do feel good whenever I actually know things. All right, so do you guys have any upcoming tournaments or games, or what are they called?
Tournaments.
Okay.
We have a tournament not this weekend, but next weekend, February 10th and 11th at Lake City, and that's the qualifying round to play in the state tournament. So if we place in the top 3 there, then we'll be competing in state later, I believe in March. And then February 24th and 25th, we are playing host here at Gulf Coast to the national tournament. Right now we're on standby for, but we are still playing host to it. So.
All right, well, I wish the best of luck to you guys.
Thank you.
Is there any specific tournament that you enjoyed personally?
Right now we've only been to 2 tournaments, one that we had in November and one that we just got back from on the 25th, I believe. Not the 25th, last weekend. And both of them were a lot of fun. Got to find out that, oh hey, we were just going over this on the car ride over here. Sweet. Get that right and get the points. And I think this past one was my favorite because of a single question that was asked. Like, A merchant in an airship opens a trapdoor if you don't buy Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword.
Oh, sweet.
It was awesome that they asked that, and I was able to get it in early enough that I actually got a bonus on that.
So they actually ask video game questions and stuff like that too?
Yeah. They ask ones about like current actresses, actors, TV shows, and video games. I mean, the only TV show one I was able to get, though, was like one about the Venture Brothers, but that's still points for my team.
Yeah. So do you guys actually meet up in a specific place to practice for this?
Yes, we do. We are generally in Health Sciences Room 124, and we meet every Friday from 1 to 3, unless we have a tournament.
Okay. And if anyone is interested in joining it, is there any contact information that they can use to get a hold of you guys?
The people to contact would be our coaches, which our head coach is Dr. Dan Finley there in Health Sciences. His college email being dfinley, F-I-N-L-E-Y, @gulfcoast.edu. And our two other coaches are Hadley Pridgeon in mathematics and Sarah Duff, one of the librarians. And they'd be the ones to contact, but practices are open for anyone that wants to show up to. They got like a Friday afternoon that they're up here at the college. Just come on by and see how well you do.
Yeah, and it's always fun to see how much you actually do know, right?
Yeah, right, because you'll be like, huh, so that's the kind of stuff they ask here. I should consider trying out for this next semester in the fall.
All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Dustin, for joining us.
This past Monday, the Humans vs. Zombies Committee held a forum to discuss student concerns, new rule changes, the point system, and the spirit of the game. Students were welcome to ask the HVZ Committee questions in regards to discrepancies in the game experience of last semester when HVZ landed on Gulf Coast campus. The committee held this forum to open the floor to discussion as they began to lay the foundation for HVZ to be instituted at Gulf Coast as a semester event. HVZ Committee is keeping secret the actual date of the HVZ, but our sources have told us it will be sometime after spring break and before graduation. Coming up next, the Gamers, The Pit, are teaming up with MISA, the Music and Entertainment Club.
And Gulf Coast has a new student-driven radio program.
Covering the life that is Gulf Coast State College and the surrounding communities. GCWiredNews.com. From student news to what's going on around the community. GCWiredNews.com.
Hey! I gotta stop doing this with paper.
Welcome back to GC Wired. I'm Samuel Lurcy.
And I'm Jackie Bostic.
Gulf Coast State College has a new student-driven media outlet, GC Cubed. Cubed as in the third power. Is there any more information on that?
We have the video.
Our official radio call sign is HD3 Radio, and we figured with GC Cubed, that gives the the whole math, the whole learning perspective onto it, while also falling in line with our call sign. So we thought it was a clever little way to make it work. It's been a long time since any kind of student has been on this radio station. So we're kind of clunking it together right now. We haven't decided on an exact format right now. But what you should expect is mainly just music that you listen to. A lot of undiscovered music for the most part. This isn't going to be like 107.9. It's not going to be like, I don't know, 106. This is going to be new music that you listen to that you want to hear. If you want to hear something that you don't hear anywhere else, just come to us, the students, because we go to the same college together. Come to us, talk to us about it. That's the whole point behind this. It's about you listening to music that you want to listen to.
Anything that students believe is an issue and they wanted to consult it with us and let us know about it and want us to bring it to the media world, we do that. So that's the whole purpose of it, is to get students involved and get them to listen to what they want to hear for this college. And of course, you can contact us at 873-5555 or come here at the WKGC radio station right here at Gulf Coast State College and just tune in to 90.7 FM.
For Club Corner, the Pit is launching another tournament, this time in collaboration with MESA. Ray Schofield sat down with Marquez Henderson, the Pit president, to talk more about this collaboration and other events the Pit has planned for this semester.
And I hear you guys have an upcoming event. Would you like to tell us about it?
Yes, it's going to be the Madden 2012 tournament, and we're going to be collaborating with MESA also. Since MESA and the Pit are probably mostly known as both of the two active clubs on the campus, I'd like to see what the mix would be if we both have a tournament.
All right, that sounds interesting. Do you guys have any specific rules for this tournament?
Well, we have the rules where we're just going to do 5-minute quarters, 21 stump, which means that if this person has a 21-point lead, then basically it's just the end of the game for that part. We will have a loser's bracket also, so we're going to give you just 2 chances. First place, we're planning on giving out a gift card, and second place, possibly movie tickets.
All right. And do you have to bring your own controller, or will there be materials provided for you while you're there?
That's in debate, but we have been talking about probably bringing your own controllers so you don't feel like you have a disadvantage if you feel like a controller doesn't feel like it's basically yours, even though it could be the same shape. There could be something wrong with the buttons or anything. Or just maybe you just don't have that right feel to it. It's like listening to your own brand of music, but you know your CD from anybody else's.
All right. All right. And what other tournaments have you had in the past?
We have had the Marvel vs. Capcom 3 tournament, and I could say that one went pretty well. We had over 20 entries, and we're already getting ready to send the top 2 off to Atlanta, Georgia for a tournament major called Final Round.
Very interesting. I actually couldn't have gone to that tournament. I feel bad for it.
I couldn't play in that tournament. I got banned, so don't feel bad.
Oh, well, all right. So you guys have a new Facebook page open? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, we have had a Facebook page recently, though. It's probably like almost a year. But we have been pretty much underground about it, and we're about to open it up to the public, so students and teachers and all can actually join it and probably get some exclusive footage or open thoughts that most PIT members or themselves think on the Facebook page. And possibly some information that we won't tell Spike to Soup unless we confirm it.
All right, so if they want to know about any upcoming events from you guys, they can just look up on that Facebook page?
Or, yes, or they can add in questions like, when are we going to do this, or what the people really want. Like, yeah, I know that people want that Call of Duty, the Modern Warfare 3, and NBA 2K12. We're going to be working on that, but I feel like most likely we're going to be collaborating with me on the NBA 2K12.
All right, so the Facebook page is going to be very efficient for you guys' club. Do you guys have any other way to contact any of you if anyone would like to join?
Yes. Basically, you can just come out to the college. You can go to SGA and ask where the pit is, and then they'll just lead you right out the door, and we're literally right beside them. Or you can come to the pit where you'll see screen TV and at least somebody in there playing.
Yeah, every single time I go by there, I always see someone. If anyone wants to contact like you or Mike, do they have to look in any specific place?
No, not really. Most times I could be going around the campus and you might just catch me at a good time, an inconvenient time where I will talk and hear you out. Basically, I just go around the campus. I'm much like Dr. Curley. It's just that I'm everywhere around campus except for my own office.
Yeah, I see you guys around a lot. All right, well, thank you for telling us about your event. Yeah. If anyone else would like to have their club advertised by Spike Soup, you can talk to me or Daniel, or you can send us an email at mygcwired@gmail.com. Thank you for watching. My name is Ray Schofield.
And Marquez Henderson, president of the city.
Do you game?
I mean, yeah, a little bit.
What kind of games do you play?
Brick Breaker. And those Blackberries, awesome.
I thought you had an iPhone.
Yeah, I like to take people's Blackberries and play Brick Breaker. It's an addiction.
All right, cool. Coming up next, his and her movies for Valentine's. Student government has a good idea of how to bring lovers together for this special day.
All right, guys, we need to think of an idea for a promo for Spike Soup Productions. Does anyone have any ideas?
Like promoting spring break.
I have an idea.
What is your idea?
Well, why don't we have a scene that takes place on a beautiful mountain with little rabbits jumping around, and we start getting hungry, so we take machetes and we start stabbing the rabbits, and blood just starts pouring down the mountain, and it forms around this little village, and everyone's screaming in pain and sorrow for the blood that's...
Covering the life that is Gulf Coast State College and the surrounding communities. GCWiredNews.com. From student news to what's going on around the community. GCWiredNews.com.
2012 will mark the 5th year that Spike Soup Productions has been promoting this college and the community that we surround.
From our humble beginnings of a one camera and a green room
to a multi-camera studio that can be moved to almost any location.
If you are a Gulf Coast State College student interested in learning more about post-video productions or video journalism, join the team.
We are open to all students at Gulf Coast State College, regardless of your major, and whether or not you prefer to be on camera behind it.
You could also get college credit by our cooperative program.
To find out more, come by our studios in the technology building in room 123. We're next to the vending machine.
Also check out our website, gcwirednews.com.
Welcome back to GC Wired. I'm Jackie Bostic.
And I'm Samuel Ercy. Let's go to Mike in the Commodore cage.
Thanks, guys, and welcome to the Commodore's cage. Our women's basketball team beat Tallahassee Community College 65-44, and this improved their record to 17-3. Currently, our women are ranked number 2 in the FCSAA coaches poll. The next home game for the Lady Commodores is going to be February 8th at 5:30 p.m. against conference rival Chipola College. Our men's basketball team unfortunately dropped our last game against Tallahassee Community College 67-88, and that brought their record to 13-9. And their next home game will also be February 8th, but it's going to be at 7:30 p.m. against conference rival Chipola College. And with our spring semester, it brings new sports. Our men's baseball season is underway, and they won against Meridian College 11-5, and this brought their record to 1-2. Their next home game is going to be Saturday, February 4th at 2 p.m. against Central Florida College. And also, our women's softball team, their season is underway. Currently, their record is 6-2. And on February 4th, they're going to be playing in the Triple Crown JUCO Classic in St. Augustine, Florida. They're going to be playing Miami-Dade, Aiken Technical College of South Carolina, Gordon College of Georgia, and Brevard Community College. So let's get out and let's show our sports teams that we support them.
Thanks, Mike. The Visual and Performing Arts is featuring The Big Goodbye, a world premiere stage adaptation of the novel by Michael Lister. The show schedule is as follows: February 17th, 18th, 24th, and 25th at 7:30 p.m., and February 18th, 19th, 25th, and 26th at 2:30 p.m. Tickets are $10. There is limited seating. FYI, the advanced ticket purchasing date has already passed. Be sure to get your tickets as soon as possible. Again, seating is limited. The Big Goodbye is for a mature audience. For more information, check out gulfcoast.edu/arts or call 872-3886.
African American History Month is here. Every year, Gulf Coast State College makes great strides to educate students about the contributions of African Americans to the U.S. and world history. African American Student Union is one of those clubs that stand on professionalism, discipline, and community service. GC Wired Lauren Anderson spoke with Nehemiah Carter this week about what the AASU is about, who can join, and their plans for this month, as well as the rest of the semester.
What exactly does your club do?
We're African American Student Union. It's mainly focused on African Americans. We react with each other. We do community service. We actually, week before last, we actually volunteered at a rescue mission. We actually, that same weekend, we volunteered and helped elderly people clean up their yards. Most of us volunteered at the McKenzie Park for Martin Luther King Day. African American Student Union is a club that anyone, any race can join. That's about it about African American Student Union.
Do you guys have any upcoming events?
We actually do. Our next event is on the 11th. We will be going to Glen Cove to sing to the elderly people. We'll be passing out Valentine's Day cards and socks. And our next event is called True Love. It'll be on Valentine's Day, which is the 14th. We'll be passing out suckers to all Gulf Coast State students. Whoever walk by will be set up in between the breezeway by the cafeteria. We'll be passing out suckers, and there'll be little cards on it with African American couples.
Okay, that's cute. What exactly, how can people get involved with your club, and how can they contact you?
Well, we have a Facebook. It's called Gulf Coast State College African American Student Union. Or you can contact me on Facebook. You can also just, if you see any of us around campus, you can ask us information about the club, and we'll try our best to help you out if you want to join.
What exactly do you enjoy the most about being part of your organization?
Being president of African American Student Union, I think it's one of the greatest things that has ever happened to me. Coming into college, I really didn't have the feel of it coming from high school to college. And my advisors from African American Student Union, which is Dr. Carrie Baker and Ms. Brittany Simmons and Ms. Adams and Mr. Pollitt, they all have helped me out, and everyone in African American Student Union out so much. Whatever we need, they're always there to try their best to get it to me. I think the best thing I enjoy about it would be interacting with each other. Whenever I'm down, I can go up to anyone in African American Student Union and I'll be like, hey, I'm having a bad day. Let's do something. We always hang out with each other. We just interact with each other and have fun.
Yeah, it's like becoming a family.
Yeah. Well, we're all a family, African American Student Union.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you for coming out.
The SGA is hosting a Valentine's Day His and Her Drive-In movie. The drive-in movie with SGA is everything but just a movie. There are vendors and familiar faces and snacks. If you have a sweetheart that you want to treat for Valentine's Day, this event is perfect for you. It will be on February 9th, starting with the first movie at 6:30 p.m. The movies that will be featured are Immortal for the guys and Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 1 for the women. The movies are a bit mature for kids, so get the kids a sitter and keep them at home. Well, I'm excited about the month of February. Not only is it African American History Month, not only is it Valentine's Day, but it is also my birthday. So Samuel Lurcy, you owe me 3 times.
Oh boy! I'll work on that. And since we're talking about things we love during the month of February, can you guess what I'm looking forward to?
What?
Well, actually, it's 3 things, really. I'm talking about Mardi Gras. Let's take a look at some upcoming Mardi Gras events that you don't need to go to New Orleans for. The fun kicks off in downtown Panama City with the Crew of Masalina on Friday and Saturday, February 3rd and 4th. McKenzie Park will be alive with the festive music starting 6 p.m. Friday night and continuing until 10 p.m. Saturday the 4th, and McKenzie Park is alive all day with the sound of Mardi Gras as the crew prepares for its annual Mardi Gras Parade, which kicks off at 3 p.m. starting from Bay High School and traveling down Harrison Avenue to the Marina. For more information about the Crew of Masalina, check out their website at www.kreweof.com. MASSALINA.com. That's crewofmassalina.com.
And the week of February 8th through 11th, downtown St. Andrew will be alive with the sounds of Mardi Gras. The festival kicks off Friday at 2 p.m. with food and craft vendors along with local jazz musicians that you can find on some 6 stages throughout downtown St. Andrews. At 4 p.m., the Kids and Pet Parade moves along Beck Avenue and the party continues into the night. On Saturday, festival kicks up at 10 a.m. with plenty of vendors and music. 2 p.m. kicks off one of the largest parades in our area as the floats, bands, and other bead throwers march from 11th Avenue and down Beck Avenue in downtown St. Andrews. The festivities will continue throughout the night.
The weekend of February 17th through the 18th kicks off the Crew of Dominic U.
That rhymes.
Oh, that's awesome. For the 2-day festival and parade in Panama City Beach. Beginning at 5 p.m. Friday, check out a street dance with live bands, great Cajun food,
Gumbo.
and gumbo. Yeah. On Saturday, the festival continues with a kids parade at 10 a.m. and the main parade starting at 2 p.m. winding down at Pier Park.
One more event to talk about that focuses on the one particular food item that no Mardi Gras event would dare to go without is, as you said, the gumbo. Sandestin Golf and Beach Resort will host the annual Gumbo Festival on Saturday, February 18th, starting around 11 a.m. Tickets are $15 in advance and $25 the day of the event. For ticket and other information about the Gumbo Festival, check out their website at sandestin.com. That's sandestin.com. Do you plan on going to the Mardi Gras parade?
Oh, I'm more worried about the Gumbo Festival. I'm about to leave to go training right now.
I know I'm going to call Dr. Linda Papalopoulos.
Oh, yeah. That's a weird name.
Yes, I plan to see a lot of strange things at the Mardi Gras parade, but looking forward to the cultural festivities and all that stuff. So, thank you for tuning in to GC Wired. I'm Jackie Bostic.
And I'm Samuel Ursi. Have a great week.
'Covering the life that is Gulf Coast State College and the surrounding communities. GCWiredNews.com. From student news to what's going on around the community. GCWiredNews.com.
2012 will mark the 5th year that Spike Suit Productions has been promoting this college and the community that we surround.
From our humble beginnings of a one camera and a green room
to a multi-camera studio that can be moved to almost any location.
If you are a Gulf Coast State College student interested in learning more about post-video productions or video journalism, join the team.
We are open to all students at Gulf Coast State College, regardless of your major, and whether or not you prefer to be on camera behind it.
You could also get college credit by our cooperative program.
To find out more, come by our studios in the Technology Building in room 123. We're next to the vending machine.
Also check out our website, gcwirednews.com.